Hey, friend. Welcome to another episode of Over This Shit podcast. The podcast where we kick guilt and stress and that endless to-do list to the curb so we can live a life that we actually enjoy. I'm your host, Pamela Meadows, and today we're diving into a topic that most ambitious working moms know all too well. That crushing, can't breathe, why is everybody asking me for something? Level of overwhelm. You're juggling deadlines, kids, partners, pets, and that mountain of laundry that never seems to quit. You're running on coffee. You're barely surviving on 5 hours of sleep. And let's be real, you've asked yourself at least twice this week if it's too early for wine. No judgment here. So today we're tackling this head on. By the end of this episode, you are walking away with a simple, doable 3-step system to kick overwhelm straight to the curb. So let's ditch the overwhelm spiral, reclaim your peace without dropping the ball on anything that matters. Sound good? Let's go. So first things first, why are you stuck in overwhelm anyway? It's not because you can't handle it, because spoiler alert, you can. It's not because you're lazy, disorganized, or bad at life. It's because you're carrying an impossible load. You see, society has this adorable little expectation that women, especially moms, should somehow be able to be a top-tier professional crushing it at work all of the time, be a nurturing, Pinterest-worthy parent, have Instagram-worthy relationships, be a fitness queen. Also be a home chef making dairy-free, gluten-free, certified organic meals for their family every day. And still have the energy to text your friends back on a regular basis, which most of us let go by the wayside because we are out of energy. So you know that's nonsense. No human on this planet can do it all without losing their mind. So if you feel like you're failing, you're not. You're just following an impossible script. But guess what? You are the author of your own story, so let's flip the script. So let's get down to the how. Here's a system I swear by when I feel like I'm drowning. It's easy to remember, and it's been a game changer for me. Step 1, drop the ball on purpose. Listen, I love you. I am so glad that you listen to this show. It literally makes my heart happy, but you are doing too much. And the secret to balance, do less. And I know that sounds crazy because we are hyper-achieving, hustle culture, ambitious, type A women. But the secret to stressing less is to do less. And here's what I mean. Look at your to-do list. What's on it that literally doesn't matter in the grand scheme of life? Be real. I know we want to do it all and carry it all and pat ourselves on the back, or maybe even get a pat on the back by somebody else, but look at your list. Is there anything on it that in the grand scheme of your big and beautiful life just doesn't matter? Okay, now what's on that list that you can delegate, that you can give to somebody else? Now here's the key. If you hand this to somebody else, you have to let go of them doing it your way. Quick example. I like to fold my towels in a nice little E, put them all in the closet stacked up. They look clean, they look perfect. It makes my heart happy. I needed to delegate because I was overwhelmed. And so I asked my family, hey, you guys grab this basket of laundry. It's just a bunch of towels, easy breezy, fold them. They were in all different shapes, sizes, and categories, and it was so frustrating. I ended up refolding them all. And this happened for months. And then I realized, in the grand scheme of things, this item that I decided to delegate can be done and I don't have to retouch it. Not only am I giving myself extra work, but I'm kind of demoralizing them because I'm telling them in essence that what they're doing isn't good enough. So on your list, what is something you can delegate and then give up the expectation of it being done exactly the way you would? And that's okay. Okay, now look at your to-do list and think about what's on there because of guilt or an obligation or some outdated perspective on what it means to be a good mom. Seriously, what's on your list that you don't even like, but you said yes to it because you think you should? Okay, you got those items? Now cross them out. I mean it. No freaking guilt, just peace, just freedom. Cross those items out. Step 2 is the 10-minute rule. Overwhelm thrives in chaos. And when everything feels like it's too much, a lot of people just freeze. Sometimes they just tackle the simplest, easiest things just to say they've done something without even thinking about what's actually on my to-do list that's going to move the needle because they are in overwhelm mode. So here's what you do. You pick one thing and then you do it for 10 minutes. That's it. Is your house a disaster? That's okay. Set your timer for 10 minutes. Work on whatever you can in that 10 minutes and then you're done. That's it. Drowning in emails, reply to 3 and then stop. Feeling like you're failing at self-care, step outside, do a stretch, take a 10-minute walk, and that's it. Momentum kills overwhelm. And to break the cycle, sometimes you just need one small 10-minute win. Step 3, I want you to think about Fergie, that I've been up in the gym just working on my fitness. In this case, I want you to flex your no muscle. You have to start saying no. And I know, as a people pleaser, it is hard. It is scary. You feel like you're going to let everybody down. You feel like people aren't going to like you when you start saying no. I know what it feels like to say no to somebody that I care about and disappoint them. But here's the truth. Every time you say no to something that drains you, you allow space for something that fuels you. Saying yes to another school committee, that's a no to your peace. Saying yes to working late again because somebody else didn't do what they needed to, that's a no to your self-care time. Saying yes to baking homemade cookies for the party, girl, you know that's a no to your sleep. So here's my challenge to you. For the next 24 hours, say no to at least one thing that doesn't serve you, that doesn't move the needle forward for you. Start small if you need to, but start. All right, my favorite people, let's do a quick recap. Step 1, drop the ball on purpose. Stop trying to do everything. Step 2, use the 10-minute rule to kill overwhelm. Small wins matter. Step 3, say no like a boss because your peace is priceless. You are not here to be a machine. You are not here to run yourself to the ground. You are not a Pez dispenser that when somebody needs something, you just open up and give it to them. You are here to live and love and enjoy this one beautiful, messy life that you are given. And if you need help, I've got you. You can head over to Instagram and message me and let me know what you're working on or areas you need help, or just head over to my website, www.pamelameadows.com. I have built a business to serve women exactly like you. Women who are tired and done with the burnout and ready for a life that they actually love. Now go do one small, amazing thing for yourself today. You have got this. Until next time, keep ditching the shoulds and living life on your own terms. Talk soon.